Hello students, I am Baljeet Kaur. I welcome you to my channel Let Us Master English. Students, this is lecture 3 on active passive voice. In this video, we are going to learn what is active and passive voice, when or where to use active and passive voice, rules of converting active to passive of future tense. You will see examples of converting affirmative, negative, interrogative, and negative interrogative sentences. Practice exercise is given at the end of the video. You can solve this exercise and know whether you have understood the topic well. For learning conversion of present and past tense into passive voice, you can watch my lecture 1 and 2 on active passive voice respectively. Students, stay with me for the entire video to understand the topic well. Students, please like, comment and share my videos. Let's get started. Students, you know voice is of two types, active voice and passive voice. What is active voice? A verb is said to be in active voice if the subject of the sentence acts or performs the action. For example, Manu will help you. Now here, Manu is the performer, that is the doer of the action. Passive voice, a verb is said to be in passive voice if the subject of the sentence receives the action or is affected by it. For example, you will be helped by Manu. Here you is at the subject place, but you is receiving the action done by Manu. You is the receiver and not the doer of the action. When the subject does the action to the object, then it is active voice, and when the subject receives the action, then it is passive voice. Now let us learn use of active voice. Students, active voice is used to emphasize the doer of the action. When the doer is very important for us, when we want to give more importance to the doer. For example, Sahil won the race. Who won the race? Sahil. So for us, the person who has won the race is most important. So we want to highlight him. That is why we use active voice here. Now let us learn use of passive voice. Passive voice is used to emphasize the action when we are more interested in the action rather than the doer. For example, my room is cleaned. We don't even say by the cleaner or by the maid. We leave out that part. So we are more interested in the action here, that my room is clean. Passive voice is also used when the doer is not known. For example, my necklace was stolen by somebody. Now there is no need of saying by somebody when we don't know the doer. Passive voice is also used when the doer is obvious. We know who has done it. For example, the thief has been arrested and it is obvious by the police. So no need to mention it. Now students, let's learn the steps of conversion of active voice to passive voice. Before learning the rules, let me tell you, only those verbs can be passivized which have an object. And the verbs having object are said to be transitive verbs. So the rule of the sentence is, first we use subject, that is the doer of the action, followed by verb and then object. For example, in active, Sumit will throw the ball. Here Sumit is the subject and which is the verb? Throw, and the object is the ball. So its passive is the ball will be thrown by Sumit. Now let us see what are the steps that we have to take to convert active into passive. Step 1. Put the object in the place of the subject and the subject in the place of the object. Now Sumit in active voice is in the front and then it is sent to the back of the sentence. And the ball was the object in active voice and it comes in front in passive. Step 2. Change the verb into third form. Now here verb is throw. What is the third form of throw? Throw. So we have to use past participle. Step 3. Use by before the passive object. So we have to insert by on our own. Step 4. Now how to change the pronouns. Here I changes into by me, we changes into by us, you changes into by you, he changes into by him, she changes into by her, they changes into by them. Now students, I have made this table of rules. So here I have told you rules how to convert active to passive of future tense. So simple future, future continuous is not changed into passive voice. Then future perfect. Future perfect continuous is also not changed into passive voice. So students, you can take a printout of this chart. You can paste it in front of your study table to have a look at the rules again and again. And without any efforts, you will be able to learn the rules. Now we will see examples how to convert active to passive of simple future tense. Now students, what is the rule of simple future tense? We use, see rules I have given in brackets, subject plus will or shall plus first form of verb plus object. And when you have to convert it into passive, object will come at the place of subject plus will or shall plus BEB. Then the verb changes into third form. Then we insert by followed by the subject. So examples, let us see. He will play cricket. Its passive is cricket will be played by him. The negative sentence is he will not play cricket and the passive becomes cricket will not be played by him. Interrogative, will he play cricket? Question mark. And passive is will cricket be played by him? Question mark. So negative interrogative, will he not play cricket? Question mark. And the passive is will cricket not be played by him? So rules I have given here in the brackets. You can have a look at them for better understanding. Now students, let's see how to convert future perfect tense. In my previous videos too, I have told you whenever we are changing perfect tense, there we have to insert been after have. So what is the rule of future perfect tense? Subject plus will or shall plus have plus third form of verb plus object. And when we have to convert this into passive, first we'll write object plus will or shall plus have, then we'll add been plus third form of verb. In perfect tenses, we already use third form of verb. That's why we need not change it. Plus by plus subject. Now let us see the examples. He will have played cricket. It will be changed into cricket will have been played by him. Negative, he will not have played cricket. Passive, cricket will not have been played by him. Interrogative, will he have played cricket? Question mark. Passive is will cricket have been played by him? Question mark. Negative interrogative, will he not have played cricket? question mark. So this changes into will cricket not have been played by him question mark. And students, I hope you have understood the rules well. Now here is an exercise for you to solve. Change the following sentences into passive voice. So please convert the given sentences into passive voice. Now students, these are the answers to lecture 2. You must have solved the exercise. So please check your answers whether you have solved it right or not. Students, thank you very much for watching this video, and for more such videos, kindly subscribe to my channel, and please do not forget to press the bell icon for the latest updates. Students, please subscribe, share, comment, and above all, like my videos. Thank you very much. Thank